Okay, I want to say a few words about this place we are now. We call this place Tone. Tone is a bakery or house of bread in Georgia. And whenever you are in Kakheti region on the road, you can see a lot of signs with description Tone. That means there's a bakery. You can stop your car and taste this delicious bread. We call Georgian bread shoti. So shoti is very popular bread in whole Georgia, especially in eastern Georgia, and best shoti bread is baked in this region in Kakheti. Baking bread has a long tradition in Georgia. Oldest bakery or tone was found in village Ublisi with bread during the day. As for Georgian bread, shoti, it has a long shape of boat or shape of half moon.
No sé. Ahí están.
Ahí está. Ah. Deja la cámara y cógete un vino.
Nada más está.
El mío que se lo beba alguien.
Mi hermana lo va a disfrutar bien.
Muy bien, y no.
No puedes disfrutarlo.
Ah, bueno. Se lo va a comer Matt.
Está grabado.
Pero bueno.
In Georgia, we always make a toast when we have a feast. First, you're my guest today. I'm going to welcome you.
Porque así vas dedos soqueteándolo.
Sí.
Ya, también es verdad. También siento.
¿Me das un trocito?
Gracias, niño, por darme valentía para coger primero. Un quesito. Buah, cómo bueno. Está buenísimo. Y ahora con quesito.
Ahí coge casito.
Gracias, no me lo ibas a decir, habría cogido y me lo habría cogido.
¿No coges quesito?
Sí. Uno es de Go y el otro era de... Buah, qué rico. Me encanta. Oh, wow.
¿Amoritos terminado?
Yo también. Está muy rico.
No.
Ah, ¿qué? Ah, el vino.
No, tú también.
Y el
No me queda poquito.
Ah, te queda ahí. Luego habrá parada estratégica para pipí. Bueno,
Ah, ¿qué
aguanto.
tiene? Es una casa.
Ya no voy a entrar a la casa de aquí. Nada, luego.
Sí, las casas suelen tener baño fuera.
Bueno, eso es verdad.
Me parece que sería.
Chicos,
Warum ist das gemeldet? Willi.
Es kins marauli. Als er nachsana man kann es.
Sapir pareció Saita esto.
Papi pareșo aici tetri.
Nada, para allá.
lo va. Qué bueno. Hostia, qué salado está. Madre mía.
Tú estás en sala.
Buah. Pero rico.
Y decimos yo con Si dice que no, podemos practicarlo.
¿Me acompaña?
He said
Ma-
it will be okay, but it's not ripe. Inside it's fully white, and when you bite it, it's normal.
Aunque bien.
Pues me tienes que aguantar el móvil que se me va a caer. Madre mía. Uy, claro, por eso. Si no, no
Y este es un bujero de los que sí están usados, hay mosquitas, es que súper guay. Un bujero.
Ay, no hay luz.
¿Te aguanto la puerta?
Vigila que no entre nadie porque no se cierra.
¿Te entra el olor?
¿El olor?
Sí.
Sí, huele un poco a mierda.
Or even introduce their own tours in order to keep order on the feast. So, as I mentioned, we drink a lot of wine, 5 liters each person on the feast. Mostly we drink white, dry wine because it's easy to drink, for example, than red wine. Red wine in Georgia is very strong. If you drink a lot of red wine, you are
Calentitos está el sol, qué gustito.
¿No quieres pasar? El tercero después de Armenia
Y Etiopía.
y tío.
¿Lo ha dicho? ¿No estabas atento?
Etiopía. Es que no entra dentro de la historia eso.
Como que no entra dentro de la historia.
No,
¿Lo ha
Etiopía
contado el
no.
chico?
Sí, por mucho que cuente no es una versión oficial.
Como que no sé, yo contársela por algo.
No, la versión oficial es que es el segundo. Etiopía puede que sea el tercero o lo que quieras, pero... La versión según los georgianos es Georgia, pero claro, este ha querido ser más objetivo, ha dicho Armenia y Etiopía se lo inventa.
Me metí en el documental, es verdad que le dijeron que era el segundo. Bueno, le dijeron a ella, no, le dijeron en el documental que sí. Es una zona bonita.
Entonces, claro,
El baño ha dicho que estaba por algún lado, ¿no?
no quieres el baño.
Luego.
No quieres el baño.
Luego sí.
No, no lo quieres.
Luego yes.
No, no. It's closed.
Esta no es la entrada, ¿no?
No sé.
¿Vamos a soplar la velita? O sea, a soplar no. Bueno, ya me entiendes.
Es que se parece a Noni y Bernat.
Se parecen un montón. Es por aquí, ¿sabes?
Es por aquí.
¿Qué era robots?
¿Cómo?
¿Qué diferencia hay con...? Ya lo dijo, pero es que... Totalmente. Sí, a mí me parece sabrón.
¿Quién?
El día.
Ya conoce, no recuerdo. Tendría la edad de Luis, más o menos.
Sí, porque dijo que...
Sí, que vivió los 90
Sí,
full.
los 90 los...
Okay, now a few words about this city. As I mentioned before, the name of the city is Signari. The population of the city is maximum 2,000 people, very small town. This city is located at altitude of 800 meters above the sea level, and city was built on the hill, and part of the town was surrounded by a large defensive wall called Signari. Signari is a Turkish word that translates as a shelter. Why shelter? In 18th century, as I mentioned before, we have North Caucasus from that side, behind we have Dagestan. In 18th centuries, we had a lot of invasions from Dagestan. Dagestani people invaded in Kakheti region and kidnapped a lot of children and women, and they sold the children on the Asian market as slaves. In order to protect this region from the patriotic spirit, he was born in rich family, good family, but graduated from St. Petersburg University in Russia. And he became revolutionary against Tsarist Russia and in 1832 discovered Ukraine as an example of revolution and freedom of Yalta in 1835. Till today we don't know what it is. Questions? There is a viewpoint. Everyone goes down because driver is down there. At the end of the wall, who will be first, just wait for me there, don't split up. Or you can take a seat in the car, if you remember plate number. In the middle of the wall, some stairs are damaged because wall is quite old. Just watch your feet and be careful. You can use the handrail. You can start. And take your time.
Ha dicho que está abajo, pero no donde abajo.
Ay, amor, ¿dónde están los dos?
Beh, però guarda che qua non... Qua deve arrivare...
Esto es una muralla de la ciudad porque está... Y hola. Porque servía de refugio para la gente en su día. Estaba muy abandonada, antes había apenas... Bueno, ahora solo hay 2.000 personas, pero antes había 1.000 o una cosita así, 1.000 y algo. Y a raíz de la reconstrucción volvió a haber gente, volvió a venir gente por el turismo y demás, porque ahora viven de eso. Y la gente volvió aquí a vivir, porque ya podían vivir del turismo, porque era el ingreso principal, la fuente de ingresos principal. Antes no había nada de ingresos, entonces esto sin el turismo estaría muerto.
Sí,
Churches and monasteries, and some church rituals were performed in Marani, such as christening or wedding. So we can say that it's quite sacred place for Georgian people. Now you can see how clay pots and quarries buried. It looks like they are buried in the ground. There are about 12 quarries. For example, these big ones can hold up 2,500. That small ones 1,500. So, quarry. Traditionally, it is used for making, to give you a story for the wine, and it is buried in the ground up to its neck, and it is sealed. Under the ground, temperature is always about 14-15 degrees, which is ideal conditions to produce wine and age wine. So, despite the weather outside, temperature under the ground must be about 14-15 degrees. And size of the quarry ranges from 15 liters till 5,000 liters. The most convenient size is 1,500, 2,000, and 2,500. So if someone in the world decides to make a wine, he or she can use officially two technologies. It's European classic method and traditional Georgian. And between Georgian and European technologies, there are differences. For example, when Europeans press the grapes, mostly they separate seeds, stems, and stalks of the grape from the juice, and they pour the juice in large stainless tanks like this over there, or there are big ones in factories. When the juice goes through the fermentation and it becomes wine. And the European way of wine making allowed us to produce wine with different flavors, semi-sweet, dry, semi-dry, or dry, because Europeans can control fermentation process. They stop fermentation process by freezing, and they get natural dry, semi-dry, semi-sweet, or sweet wines. As for Georgian technology, so when we press the grapes, we never separate seeds, stems, and stalks from the grape. Everything goes down in clay pot. But before this process, we have 12 harvest. At the end of the September, at the beginning of October, Georgians always celebrate the harvest. If we talk about the big companies, they are owning always like 100 of acres vineyard. We're going to use this tool. It is an Oshimo wild pumpkin dried out. We make hole here and put in clay vessel, piala, or in the glasses. So before the wine glasses appeared in Georgia, we use this type of glass vessel for drinking. We call it piala. So in Tbilisi, I think everyone visited Mother of Georgia. The monument of the lady standing on the top of the mountain. She is holding piala, bowl of wine in one hand, and sword in second hand. That means if you come as a friend, we will meet you with wine. If you come as an enemy, we will meet you with sword. In the past, there was a tradition, especially in villages, when men wanted to sing serenade for his lady, they put little chacha inside, lit fire. They were standing in front of the house of the lady and they were singing. But now this tradition is disappearing. And few words about this wine horn. In Georgia, we call it Kakheti. It is made from different animals, cow, or wild buffalo, or wild goat. It's a main attribute on Georgian feast. So it can hold up 1, 2, 3, 5, even 6 liters, depends on the size. And we used Kakheti, for example, Tamada used the Kakheti when he wants to make special toast. For him, special toast are no. About the children, about the relatives, about the parents, it's up to him. But when he decides to make a toast, he must drink all the content he has inside. Because first, you cannot put it without spilling, it does not have a flat surface. And when Tamada drinks, he drinks without stopping, one big shot. And when it's done, so in order to check if it's empty, he turned it over on head. If there is no drops, so it means he drank the whole wine. It means if there is some small drops, it is shameful. So you can try. Hold it, it's quite heavy. It's heavy. Questions? If you don't have a questions, you can take a pictures, take a videos, and we can go up. If someone wants to buy wine, I will show you the bar. Or we are going to visit the next place. There we will taste 4 types of wine, semi-sweet and dry, and brandy and chocolate. You can see how very loose before we bury it in the ground. That one is empty, they are cleaning before they put grapes, because they had a harvest.
Bueno, pues eso, nos han explicado que ahí es donde se hace el vino y que en sitios grandes de estos, que son los campos, la persona que después de haber fermentado el vino y después de haberlo recolectado, si es muy grande se tiene que meter ahí dentro y lavar las paredes a mano. Entonces, como hay restos de alcohol y demás, ¿a qué sirve? Se puede emborrachar, entonces le piden que cante todo el rato y cuando para de cantar seguramente es porque se ha desmayado de lo borracho que está.
Y hay que cambiarlo.
Y hay que rescatarlo.